James, my nephew. That's Peter James. That's my brother.
Yeah. Two tall guys. You guys get over there. I thought you were tall. Rather have a truck with us.
Have you got me, honey? Mike? Right there. Hecate. Hi, darling. 10 o'clock. Heb je al een pootje of mis nog? I know what it is.
Yeah.
Now, you fall in at 10:30.
10:30? Hurry up. These long services, I'm retiring.
Come on, Richard.
Next year, I'm
At your will up, Edwin.
chairman.
Uh-huh.
He's a chairman. Yeah, right. He likes to sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 70 next year, right?
Little drummer boy. Okay, this. Nita.
They didn't put that
Chuck.
We got a drummer.
You see that feel parade? How want to kill Nolly? Kill na na drum hit.
Are we? Do we?
Well, I'm gonna wait upstairs.
Ayan. In Monata, High Grace? In Monata, High Grace? Halika, sit Auntie Dallas. Okay. Hey, and now Bob. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna wait till you're done.
It's this way here. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. That's Hey, Mike, where you gonna put the drummer? The drummer's gonna be up front. Way the very front. The very front, Steve. Why don't you when they get lined up, when they get lined up in line, okay? Get right in front of the other one. Shut. Shoulder. Arm. Move down, move down. Can't hear. Play the crowd. Too far. Okay, cool. Good.
Natasha. Come on over here. Let's be ready to take off. Because we're going to go up Lulu's.
And then we'll proceed to the cemetery. Those that can't walk or march, we'll give them about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to get their cars and drive up. At this time here, I'd like to present Passamaquoddy, World War II veteran.
Now, when?
Today's Memorial Day. That happens to be my function and role as a minister of religion. Not just today, but every day. And this particular day, we're asking Almighty God to bless the people we've come here to memorialize and remember. Those of our comrades who have, St. Paul calls it, fallen asleep in the Lord. So that's what we're doing. We're praying. So if you'll bear with me, we'll do that right out here under the sky. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. May God, who is the fountain of all goodness, be with every one of you. All that God has created and sustained, all the events he guides, and all human works that are good and have a good purpose, prompt those who believe to praise and bless the Lord with hearts and voices. He is the source and origin of every blessing. So by this celebration today, we proclaim our belief that all things work together for the good of those who fear and love God. We are sure that in all things we must the Colossians. We do not cease praying for you and asking that you may be filled with the knowledge of his will through all spiritual wisdom and understanding to live in a manner worthy of the Lord, so as to be fully pleasing in every good work, bearing fruit, and growing in the knowledge of God, strengthened with every power, in accord with his glorious might, for all endurance and patience, with joy giving thanks to the Father who has made you fit to share in the inheritance of the holy ones in light. He delivered us from the power of darkness and transferred us to the kingdom of his beloved Son, in whom we have redemption. The part you say is, just a minute. The Lord let his people out with rejoicing. You say that. The Lord
let his people out with rejoicing.
give thanks to the Lord. Invoke his name. Make known among the nations his deeds. Sing to him. Sing his praise. Proclaim all his wondrous deeds. And again, the Lord led out his people with rejoicing. You say that.
Lord, let out his people.
Glory in his holy name. Rejoice, O hearts that seek the Lord. Look to the Lord in his strength. Seek to serve him constantly. Let out his people with rejoicing. Recall the wondrous deeds that he has worked, his portents and the judgments he has uttered. He, the Lord, is our God. Throughout the earth his judgments prevail. The Lord let out his people with rejoicing. He remembers forever his covenant, which he made binding for 1,000 generations, which he entered into with Abraham and by his oath to Isaac. The Lord let his people out with rejoicing. God loves his creation, and his goodness sustains the whole universe. Let us pray now that he will bestow his blessing upon us, and that he will renew and support us with his strength. And what you say this time is, Lord, send us your blessing.
Lord, send us your blessing.
Everlasting God, you give life a nobler meaning when we try wholeheartedly to do your will. Fill us with the spirit of your own holiness. Lord, send us your blessing. You want us to increase your gifts and to return them to you and to our neighbor. Accept the offering of our loving service. Lord, send us your blessing. You watch over us with fire to remove the curse of sin and replace it with your blessing. In Christ, fill us with every heavenly blessing. Lord, send us your blessing. You have poured into our hearts your Son's Spirit, in whom we cry out, Abba, Father. Hear your children as they acclaim and praise your goodness. Lord, God, who is blessed above all, bless us in all things, right? So that whatever happens in our lives, the Cover.
Let's go.
Hold on, left, hey! At this time here, let's just take a brief one. This is the daughter of the American Revolutionary War Monument. It's almost, I believe it's 80 years old today. In honor of the Indian patriots for their loyal service during the Revolutionary War, erected by the Daughters of the American Revolution, June 14th, 1916. At this time here, let's just present arms and then we'll continue up to the cemetery. Group, hand, hut! Order! Salute, one!
Color guard. Present. On.
Order, hut!
Shoulder. Arm.
in a flag at the base of the monument. Gentlemen, those that can't march, get in your cars. We'll give you about 1 minute. We'll follow behind.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Chris.
All the other guys fall out, fall behind. Wheel backwards. Mark. Left, 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 left. Halt. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the Sacred Drum Group would like to open our ceremonies here at the cemetery. And at this time, I will ask them to come up here and please over in this area here. For all veterans. that was very befitting. And it's time that we started getting all communities involved in doing their own natural thing. And that was very, very beautiful. Thank you all very, very much. Veterans, ladies and gentlemen, young men and young women. It's another Memorial Day. Is the day that the veterans get together and honor their dead so that we can remember their living, their wives, and their orphans. Headquarters of the Grand Army of the Republic, Washington, D.C., May 5th, 1868, General Order Number 11. The 30th day of May, 1868, is designated for the purpose of strewing with flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the Great Rebellion, and whose bodies now lie in almost every city, village, and hamlet, churchyard in the land. In this observance, no form of ceremony is prescribed, but post and comrades will, in their own way, arrange such fitting services and testimonials of respect as circumstances may permit. We are organized, comrades, as our regulations tell us, for the purpose, among other things, of preserving and strengthening those kind and fraternal feelings which have bound together the soldiers, sailors, and Marines and the Air Force who united to suppress the late rebellion. What can aid more to assure this result than by cherishing tenderly the memory of our heroic dead, who made their breast a barricade between our country and its foes. Their soldier lives were the reveille of freedom to a race in chains, and their deaths the tattoo of rebellious tyranny in arms. We should guard their graves with sacred vigilance. All that the consecrated wealth and taste of a nation can add to their adornment and security is but a fitting tribute to the memory of her slain defenders. Let no wanton foot tread rudely on such hallowed grounds. Let pleasant paths invite the coming and going of reverent visitors and fond mourners. Let no vandalism or adverse or neglect, no ravages of time testify to the present or to the coming generations that we have forgotten as a people the cost of a free and undivided republic. In other eyes grow dull, in other hands slack, in all their hearts cold in the solemn trust. Ours shall keep it. Well, as long as the light and the warmth of life remains to us. Let us then, at the time appointed, gather around their sacred remains and garland the passionless mounds above them with the choicest flowers of springtime. Let us rise above them the dear old flag that saved from dishonor. Let us in the solemn presence renew our pledges to aid and assist those whom they have left among us. A sacred charge upon a nation's gratitude, the soldiers and sailors, widows and orphans. It is the purpose of the Commander-in-Chief to inaugurate this observance with the hope that it will be kept up from year to year. While a survivor of war remains to honor the memory of his departed comrades, he earnestly desires the public press to call attention to this order and lend its friendly aid in bringing to it the notice of comrades in all parts of the country in time for simultaneously compliance therewith. Department commanders will use every effort to make this order effective. N.A. Chipman, Adjutant General by order of John A. Logan, Commander-in-Chief. That was the first Memorial Day, and it holds true today. If we forget, who's gonna remember us? Gentlemen, we got to instill in our young the sacrifices that the men and women in the services have given to this country so that we have a free choice of what we want to be when we grow up or what we want to be when we are grown up. But it's our choice. It's not told us what to do. We're given the opportunity to make that choice. And that's what makes our country great. And at this time, I'd like to say to all the veterans, men and women, thanks for a job well done. At this time here, I would like the commander of the VFW, American Legion, DAV, to come forward and stand behind these tombs, please. With the chaplain from the Patriotic Committee from Eastport, Pleasant Point, and Perry. Is Mary Yarmel or Madonna here? group. Hands hut. Hands salute. Taps.
Present.
Arms.
Where's our bugler?
Taps. Other arm.
Shoulder. Arm.
The chaplain will now give us his Memorial Day. Uncover.
Murphy go first. Right, Todd?
The patriotic chaplain will go first, and Father McCarty will follow him.
Make us ready for that last hour. Strengthen and console those in sorrow, and bestow upon us the everlasting blessings. Amen. Grace and peace of God our Father. Praise Jesus again from death to life.
Thank you.
With the Lord Jesus, who died and rose to new life, and are now purified of their fault. We pray that God may welcome them among all the saints of heaven. Brothers and sisters, for a moment, let us listen to the words of the first letter of Paul to the Thessalonians. Do not want you unaware, brothers and sisters, about those who have fallen asleep, so that you may not grieve like the rest who have no hope. For if we believe that Jesus died and rose, so too will God through Jesus bring with him those who have fallen asleep. Indeed, I tell you this, the word of the Lord, that we who are alive,
Can I go over and see Jacqueline?
surely not precede those who have
She's over her house.